Duos. I'm Rebecca. This programme is all about music and how we celebrate music and all of its wonderful elements. It's exciting to know that the Preston's new indoor market has recently opened to the public. To celebrate the opening, the Preston's new market held host to a variety of performances, and we got to take a look at the samba performance. So, let's have a look.
Hi, I'm Kent, and today we're at the Preston Indoor Market where we have a very special performance, in specific a samba performance going on.
Excellent. What a great performance. All the dancers are from the Preston Samba Dancers. We sent our reporter Kent to meet the lead dancer Anna Darbridge to find out more.
My name's Anna and I lead the Preston Samba Dancers. We meet most Saturdays, Saturday mornings, and we dance to the music of the Worldwide Samba Drummers. We're their sister group.
Lovely. So, what made you want to start dancing? What was your motivation to start?
Well, I used to be with the drummers, but then I got wrist injuries, quite bad ones, that lasted a long time. So we set up just to have a go. A guy from Manchester coming over, and Danny, he's very good, Henry, and he ran 8 weeks with us. And we were hoping someone else would take it on, and no one did. So I hadn't danced before, and I took it on, and I love it. I found my thing.
Good. And what do you think dance has brought to your life?
For me, it's totally changed my life. I only started 2 years ago when we set up the group, and I love it. So I do the Preston Samba dancing. I do some other kinds of dance as well. It's changing everything for me.
Lovely. And so, if you could sum up your experience with dance in one word or one phrase, what would it be?
Wonderful.
Wow! Anna only used one word to summarise her experience in the learning the drums, and that was a big wonderful. So what about the other drummers? Let's take a deeper look into it.
So I happen to have with me John Aviard, the senior lecturer at UCLan and lead member of the band. So hi John. Would you be able to tell us a bit about yourself and what you do with the samba band?
Yeah, I've got a project called Something for Everyone.
Something for Everyone.
Which supports a number of community groups, and one of them being the Worldwide Samba Drummers. The band's been going about 6 years, and it's got a growing number of people taking part. And we meet each week to rehearse, but we also go out and perform around Lancashire at events like this.
Good. So it seems that 6 years is quite a long time, right? So looking back to your first debut performance, how was it? Have you seen some progress?
Absolutely. The first performance, there were I think 5 of us, and we were upstairs in a pub, and we played for about 5 minutes because that's how much music we knew, and it went okay. But from there we're now doing performances like this where there are 3 or 4 times as many people. We're working with the Preston Samba Dancers, who are a sister group we work with, and we're going out and doing performances. Our biggest performance of the year is usually Liverpool Basilica, which is a parade down in Liverpool where there's about 17,000 people.
Oh god, yeah, quite big, right? So you're working with the local council, obviously. I assume you've got some sort of mission here today.
Yeah, as part of the new market being open, they've invited the samba band and samba dancers, along with the steel drum band and the Bollywood dancers, to come and perform, just to try and welcome people into the new space.
Great, and yeah, what a wonderful thing. So how would you rate your group performance today?
I think we did well today, especially since we've got quite a few people away on holiday, a few people ill, so it's a slightly smaller band than we used to play with at the moment. But we did well.
John Aviard is a senior lecturer in music practice at UCLan, and most of the drummers are also from the university. So where did their interest start? I'd love to know more about how these guys started playing the drums and what motivated them. So let's get back to Kent to learn more about them.
First of all, how was your performance today?
It was okay. I mean, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so we can always do better. But I think we entertained everybody and everyone enjoyed it. So.
Good. So obviously, learning the drums is a long journey, right? For some people.
Yeah.
and it can take some time. So what started you off? What made you want to start playing samba drum?
Well, I was at university here at UCLan, and it was just it was good to meet people, and it's a good hobby, and it's really fun, and it's a good skill to learn. It's just really enjoyable to learn it. So.
Yeah. So would you agree that drums and like samba drumming in the community has brought you new friends and closer community?
Yeah. No, it's a really good community. It's very good. It's been lots of interesting people that you wouldn't otherwise have met, and but yeah, like drumming in particular. Yeah, like I do enjoy music, so people don't. I play guitar, and people don't appreciate drumming. That drumming is really important. So
yeah, I found that it's something in the background in most songs, isn't it? But it's it's the bass of any song, right? It keeps the beat going. It sets the pace. So if you could sum up your experience with playing the drum in one word or phrase, what would that be?
Just really fun. Yeah, it's been a very enjoyable thing for me.
Very enjoyable.
It looked like Warren had a lot to share with us. Well, drum is a kind of percussion instrument that is vital to most kinds of music, often providing the rhythm, but it's frequently ignored by people. Thankfully, today we invited John Avyard and Anna to the TV studio, so a massive welcome to you guys. Thank you so much for being here. How are you feeling? You feeling all right?
Yeah, great.
Well, that's great. That's great. It's been a while since we last met, and I was just wondering if you've been up to any performances recently?
Yeah, we were back in Preston on the Flag Market recently, taking part in an event called Standing Together Against Racism. And also a few of the drummers went out a few weeks ago to take part in the anti-fracking protests.
And you've both been doing the same events, haven't you? Because you're like grouped together. It's like two groups, but it's kind of in one, isn't
we're
it?
kind of brother-sister groups. So the dancers were involved in Stand Against Racism. We didn't go to the fracking one. But it's a really exciting time because we're just entering carnival season, so we started having costume workshops, and yeah, it's very exciting.
Oh, very, very exciting. There's so much that goes on, isn't it, to prepare for the event?
That's right.
So much to do. Well, I don't know about you guys, but it's just Easter's just gone, and I've been eating all my Easter eggs. So will both of your teams be celebrating together at these festivals? And also share some interesting moments about the regular and daily practices that you do in the rehearsal.
Well, yeah, we meet once a week. The drummers meet on a Wednesday, and but there's also a lot of socialising that goes on outside of that. So a lot of friendships have been formed within the groups, and we didn't perform as part of Easter this year, although we have in the past. But as Anna said, we've got lots of gigs coming up over summer for part of the carnival season.
Yes, and so the dancers meet on a Saturday morning. And this is our really exciting time. And so there's lots of community events, lots of fetes, summer fetes, lots of parades that we'll be taking part in. So yeah, we really kind of get out there in the community. It's lovely.
Sounds great. Well, I would like to thank you both very much for speaking about that. But just on the same sort of subject, do you guys know anything about Eastern instruments?
I've done a little bit of taiko, a little bit of Japanese drumming.
And what does that consist of?
They're mostly very large drums. So we run the sort of drums that are this kind of size, but they're by far the smallest. There are some enormous drums that they play as part of taiko.
I don't think I could do that because I'm just so little, so I wouldn't be able to get around one. What about yourself? Have you had any sort of instrument experience?
No, well, not when it comes to Eastern instruments. I don't know
No.
any of them, I'm afraid. So.
No, me neither. I don't really know many myself. Well, as you know, recently it was the Chinese Lantern Festival, and it was an amazing celebration which has been held on UCLan campus. And of course, the most representative traditional instrument showed up on that day, and that was the guzheng.
So my name is Luo Xinyi, and currently I'm studying at University of Central Lancashire, and I'm studying Master of Interpreting and Translation between Chinese and English. And I started to learn the instrument called guzheng since I was 9 years old. So at first I was very interested at the instrument, and I practiced for 2 to 3 years, and then I hit a period that I was very tired of practicing every day. So then my parents pushed me to do it, and I got over it. So later on I became pretty good at playing the instrument, and I feel that playing the instrument brings me joy and happiness. So I would like to introduce you to this Chinese traditional instrument called guzheng. Thank you.
Hey, look at all our skills. Hey, for a second there, I thought I was in the Chinese countryside surrounded by mountains and flowing rivers. Now, is it the first time that you've heard the guzheng?
I've heard it before, but it's great seeing it in action. Yeah.
I hadn't heard much about it until we've been looking into all this.
Yeah, total first for me. It's great.
So, to be honest, I don't really know much about it. So for us to have a better understanding of the guzheng today, we've also invited the guzheng player, Vicky, to our studio. Let's give a warm welcome to Vicky. Hi, Vicky, you all right? Would you like to introduce us to the guzheng to us?
Yes, so the guzheng is a traditional Chinese instrument, and it has more than 2,000 years of history. It actually is invented 300 BC, so it's a really long history till now. Yeah, and it has 21 chords, so you can combine them a few chords together, so you can create several complicated rhythms.
What a great chance for us to gain some insight on this truly magnificent instrument. Now, let's kind of combine everything together and let's get an insight on all the drummers and the dancers and how everything comes together. So are you going to teach us some moves on the drum and the dancing? Right, come on then, I'm quite excited about this. So what we're starting with?
Should we start with some drumming?
Yeah, go on then, go on.
Okay, so
Give us a drum.
Vicky,
Yeah.
We'll try, first of all, with your right hand,
Yeah.
hitting the middle of the drum.
Yeah.
And then on the edge of the drum, about here,
Yeah.
going right, left, yeah? Yes. So now we'll put that together,
Yeah.
join in.
Yeah.
Brilliant, well
Yeah,
done.
cool.
Yes. Yes.
And shall we have a go at a few dance steps?
Go on, I'm getting up for this one.
Brilliant. Okay, so we're standing nice and tall, hands
Yep.
on hips to start with.
Yeah,
And what we have is a right, left, tap. So that's what the feet do.
Right,
So
okay.
Right, left, tap. And on the tap, we have back, forward, back with the arms. So let's put that together. 3, 4. Right, left, back, forward, back. So the back, forward, back is quick.
Oh, okay.
3, 4. Right, left, back, forward, back. Lovely. The next bit, the feet is just the same. So it's right, left, and then the arms come up, back, forward, back. So let's try just the second half. 3, 4. Right, left, back, forward, back. Lovely. Put all that together. Starting low down. 3, 4. Right, left, back, forward, back. Right, left, back, forward, back. Brilliant.
So I believe you've already learnt a lot so far. So now it's time to welcome our last instrument, which is the guitar. Now, our producer received a letter from one of our faithful audience members and tells us that she is a huge fan of an upcoming band, Rosa. So let's just meet her and wish her role on TV.
And I know she knows that I would if she wants me to. And I call her eyes and I
Yeah, it is, yeah. It's the only instrument really. Played it since I was like 7 or 8. But I've just started learning piano, so I can write differently on the piano. But yeah, that's the only instrument.
Started with drums, I went to bass, and then guitar, and now sing.
Guitarist, I can't remember his name. He begins with M, I think.
she speaks around 'cause she likes it.
Yeah, I haven't heard too much
No.
of the other stuff, but
I think
it's a bit more
it
mainstream.
comes from the old music, doesn't it? So the old music of like Western and that'll influence what's it's like today. So obviously the more traditional like Asian music, so maybe different, so that's going to influence it as well. So I mean, so I think a little bit different, but not too bad.
Yeah, we love like old music. So.
Wow, now I know why she desperately wants to see them, because they are hot and professional. But they didn't seem to know much about Eastern instruments, so you did a great job in introducing us to the gasheng, so thank you, and you're the only one that knows much about it. Well, unfortunately, that's it for today, duos, and thank you again to John, Anna and Vicky. You guys have really opened up the minds of the world of instruments, and thank you for the inspiring performances. And remember, stay awesome. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Yeah, good job.